What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Second Take, and I have a second take on why the Note 7, getting rid of it, is bittersweet for me. So, let's talk about all the stuff that I really liked about the Note 7. And I'm actually recording it on this Note 7 right now, which I'm going to have to trade in eventually. I'm probably going to trade it in the next week or two. I do notice real quick before we get into the video, this one actually gets warm a little bit. My original Note did not get warm at all. So obviously, you know, the battery, something's wrong with the battery, man. I don't know what they fixed or what they claim to fix, but this one's worse than my original. I'll say as far as heat. So what did I like about the Note 7? So the Note 7, I felt, was the culmination of Samsung's attempts to replicate the best smartphones in the world. And I felt every step of the way, from when I had an original Galaxy, the S2, the S3, which probably is my second favorite phone ever now, to the Note 7. Then I graduated from the S3 to the Note 4, and then from the Note 4 to the Note 7. So Samsung's design on this phone is immaculate. There are no flaws when it comes to the design of this phone. It literally has a front that's made of glass and a back that's made of glass. The other awesome part about the front is the screen. The screen is what they call a screen to body ratio. So the entire front of the phone makes up 100% of the front of the phone. Almost 81% of the front of the phone is a screen. That's the highest for a phone. So literally, it's like I have a phone that the entire front is made of a screen. Almost quite literally, 81% of the front of the phone is the screen. Now let's stay on the screen. The screen is the best screen. Not only that, I think is the best screen ever on a phone. Samsung's been making Super AMOLED screens for years, and they're some of the best screens in the market. They kill LCD screens, and they kill anybody else making AMOLED or LED screens. These are Super AMOLED screens. It gets into sub-pixels. I won't get into the technicalities of it, but the screen is immaculate. The blacks look black, the whites look white, super black, super white. And not only is the screen awesome as far as the technicalities or the technical specs of it, but also it's a quad HD screen, which is basically 2K resolution. It's nothing better on the market. This screen is the best. It looks like a sticker. When I look at the phone, it looks like there's a sticker on my phone. No washed out colors. Everything's super bright, super clear, super clean. So the screen, best screen, not only in my opinion, but the consensus in the tech world is the Note 7 has the best screen on a smartphone. Period. No doubt about it. Period. Let's get into the camera. The camera, I would say, is the best camera I've ever had on a phone. The low light pictures are awesome. There's no phone right now competing to shoot better in low lights. If you got a birthday coming up and you want to turn the lights out and just have the candles light the room up. If you got a party, if you're going outside at night, if you're going to see fireworks, this camera right here is the camera you want to shoot in low light. When it comes to cameras, it's to me the top camera in the game right now. LG has come out with some really nice cameras. iPhone has a really nice camera. But when you stack it all up together and you talk about pictures and video, low light, 1080p, 4K, I mean the whole gamut of stuff that this camera can do. So awesome. So that's another thing I'm gonna miss. The iris scanner is some James Bond technical shit right there. I literally could look at my phone and it will scan my eyes and it will open. I can open apps. I can open the phone with that by just looking at it. There's no phone on the market that does that. Now, this is not the first phone to do it, but it is the first smartphone to do it, and it is the first Samsung Galaxy phone to do it, and it works pretty flawlessly. Every once in a while, if there's direct sunlight, it won't work, but if you kind of like fade it, you know, shadow your face onto the phone, you'll be fine. But I would say it works 95% of the time, which is pretty good for a first attempt. The S Pen. This is the first time that I've really used the S Pen. The S Pen is awesome. It is awesome. I'm gonna just say right now, if you never used an S Pen or a stylus, well, I'm not even gonna say a stylus, because a stylus and an S Pen are totally different. A stylus is just an extension of your finger, which is stupid. I don't even know why you come out with that iPhone. But the S Pen is a digital pen. It the amount of things that it could do, cut and paste, I'm not even gonna get into it. It's just, that's not the point of the video. But the amount of things that the S Pen can do, I'm gonna really miss. The battery on this phone, yeah, other than exploding, haha, I get it, yeah, who cares? The battery on this phone has been the best battery I've ever had on a smartphone. The longevity of the battery, I mean, I can go a whole day easy without charging. What else I'm gonna miss? The Android experience on this. Now, TouchWiz has always been a little laggy. Now, I will say that I did have with my original phone one instance of lag, where it kind of got a little glitchy and everything. So literally all I had to do was close out all the apps. I think I had like 40 something apps open, something stupid. But once I closed that out, we were good to go. So as far as like lag, like on Android, pure Android is no issues with lag for me. TouchWiz, the skin they use on top of their Samsung phones, sometimes they get a little bit, they've went like crazy with features, and all the features are awesome, but I don't know if all of them are useful, and they've scaled back to a minimal, not a minimalistic approach, but they've scaled back dramatically on the amount of stuff they try to put on the phone. With that said, this phone has zero lag, basically zero lag. They kept all the features that I like, so I was cool with that. So I'm gonna miss that. Those are probably the big things I'm gonna miss about the phone. I mean, the phone is awesome. Great design, great display, great battery, great camera, stylus, great Android experience. Just you know, kind of sad for me, because now I'm gonna have to essentially downgrade and go get something else. But so let's get in. So that's kind of like why I'm a little bitter, I would say, because all these things are awesome, and I don't think a phone comes close to I'm not gonna be able to experience all these awesome features on a phone until obviously the next Note comes out, or the S8 is awesome. But I like the Notes, man. The Notes I've graduated to the Notes. So now let's get into the sweet part. I mean, because there is a good side to this. So when I had my original Note, the promotion through Samsung Promotions was buy a Note and get either a 256 gigabyte memory card and or a virtual reality headset. So when I first purchased the Note, let's back up one step. I traded in my Note 4 for a Note 7 through Target. Target gave me, for the Note 4, at the time it was worth $125 on a regular trade-in. Target gave me $200 gift card, and then for opening the third line on my account, I got another $200 gift card. So I made $400 on Target and traded in a phone and essentially paid nothing, because I finally went to the payment program, the Verizon payment program on this phone, because I just got tired of waiting 2 years to trade in my phone. So now I'm able to trade in my phone every year, essentially, as soon as I get to the halfway point of you know, buying the phone off. So literally after 12 months, I'm able to trade in my phone, which I'm gonna probably stay on that. It's not a bad deal, I don't think. Yeah, you pay a little more, but the flexibility is there. So $400 out the box. Then after I purchased my first Note, I sent in the promotion of to Samsung, and I got a 256 gigabyte memory card, which I have in my possession right now. This next note that I'm actually recording on right now, so this one I actually did the Samsung promotion again, and I requested a virtual reality headset, so that's on the way. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go return this to Target, probably in the next 7 to 14. Well, yeah, like the next 7 days, because I got 14 days to return it. I think this is like my 5th day with it, or 4th day, somewhere around there. So probably the next 7 days I'll go return this to Target. They're going to give me my $200 gift card because I used that as a down payment. And then from there I'm going to go and walk across the parking lot to Best Buy. Now Best Buy has a deal where if you buy an S7 or S7 Edge, I'll probably buy an S7 Edge, I'm thinking, because it'll give me the closest experience to what I'm used to and what I like, the Samsung experience. I like to get a different phone, but I think, I'm going to really miss a lot of the features, for Samsung. One of my favorite features on Samsung phones, which is palm swipe to capture your home screen instead of pushing power and home key. Is so stupid. How many times have you tried to do power and home key and turn your phone off? That's dumb, right? iPhone. So I'm gonna go get the S7 Edge. I'll probably get it in black, or I want it in black because I don't think it's in silver. It's in gold, which to me is ugly. But I'm gonna get an S7 Edge, and they have a deal where if you buy an S7 Edge, they give you a 32-inch Samsung Smart TV LED. Now it's only $720, but it's free. It's a $219 value. So literally, I have a 32-inch Vizio, which is old as heck, and I'm probably just gonna go sell that for like $100, probably to somebody on Craigslist or something, and get a smart TV. I don't even have a smart TV. I was into this HD TV game way back in 2003, and none of my TVs are showing signs of breaking or wear and tear. So why upgrade, man? I mean, yeah, it looks better and all that, but I'm good for now, man. I'll just wait for the next big thing. I'm waiting for 4K television and 4K media to become mainstream, so I can get a nice TV. But so let's recap. So the sweet part of the Note 7, yeah, you know what? I got $400 in gift cards. I'm gonna get a free TV. I got a 256 gigabyte memory card, and I got a virtual reality headset. So, I mean, that's 4, 6, 850. That's almost $1,000 worth of free stuff just for being a buyer of a Note 7. So I'm really, I'm a little. It's a bittersweet thing for me right now. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to, go get something different. But in the end, man, I guess it all kind of balances out, man. And hopefully Samsung learns from this. And I look forward to purchasing the Note 8, probably in the next 2 years when they come back out and revamp that thing, man. And it's gonna be a beast. So that's it, man. That's my thoughts on the Note 7. RIP Note 7, man. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.